Good morning, students. This video presents you a listening comprehension lesson, The Wrath of Nature. It's created by me, Mrs. Hammoud from Shukin Public School. The Wrath of Nature is Lesson 2, Unit 11, pages 139 to 141. The objective of this lesson is listening and responding to listening comprehension questions. You have some steps to follow and a lot of time to abide by. Step number 1, solve the brainstorming questions. Step number 2, preview the lesson. Step number 3, skim the lesson. Step number 4, answer the MCQ questions in the preview box. Step number 5, listen to the text and answer the listening comprehension questions. This is page 139 in your book. It includes brainstorming questions and a preview box. This is page 140. It includes the paragraphs from 1 to 5 in addition to 3 illustrations about natural disasters. This is page 141. It includes paragraph 6, 7 and 3 illustrations about the lesson. Let's get started. The Wrath of Nature. According to paragraph 1, what 3 threats do natural disasters cause to people? Do you know that natural disasters kill more people than wars do? This is an undoubted fact. Just check statistical figures concerning the number of people killed, wounded, and depopulated due to natural disasters in the last few decades to see the validity of the above question. In fact, the wrath of nature is manifested in the following phenomena. After listening to each of paragraph 2, 3, 4, and 5, fill the chart below with proper information. Paragraph: natural disaster, country, effects. Paragraph 2. First, the horrible hurricanes which may move at an incredible speed, as Hurricane Andrew that hit Florida in the USA 3 years ago. Statistical records indicated that it devastated thousands of dwellings, uprooted an innumerable number of trees, and displaced the inhabitants of coastal areas. Paragraph 3. Second, the violent earthquakes which take people by surprise, destroy buildings in no time, and leave behind mass destruction. Last January, the earthquake hit Colombia, in Latin America, where many buildings collapsed and more than 700 people were buried under the debris. Paragraph 4. In addition, fire is extremely disastrous, especially in the presence of a strong wind. It not only burns whole forests and causes deforestation, but also breaks into houses and leaves behind human as well as animal victims. Not long ago, fire broke out in vast areas in Indonesia and resulted in human and economic disaster, the effects of which will last for a long time. Paragraph 5. Nature may also manifest its wrath in a fourth phenomenon, namely the seasonal floods. In Brazil and Bangladesh, heavy rains fall, rivers flood, and water breaks into the cottages of poor people, turning them into tombs for their inhabitants. According to paragraph 6, what are the forms of United Nations helps? Countries exposed to the wrath of nature are often declared disaster areas and request urgent help from the United Nations authorities. Assistance doesn't necessarily come as hard cash. for many countries submit their help and donation in the form of food, medicines, clothes, and mobile homes to minimize the pains inflicted on the victims. According to paragraph 7, what are the enemies of humanity? What must people do instead of fighting each others? Having the wrath of nature in one's mind and the horrible losses it causes, one may ask the question, is it not sufficient for people to suffer from rough nature? Why should there be human wars? People of all races should cooperate to make our planet peaceful and fight together against poverty, disease, and the wrath of nature, because these are the enemies of mankind. Thanks for watching.